Marci Lock. We're locking down the truth. I have an incredible little woman here. This is Drue. She's 14 years old. She's actually the first teenager ever to be in the 90-day mind-body transformation program. Her mom went through the last program, got amazing, huge results, broke down a lot of barriers, and so she's here experiencing this with us. This is why I wanted to share. The other day I talked about beliefs and how beliefs are your table, and you create whatever your belief is about yourself, you create it to be your experience in life. So Drue, at 14 years old, she just discovered some big beliefs about herself, and I want to show how easy it is to break down the process, and instead of living in that realm and creating what that would create for you, something you don't want, how you can shift it and create something that you do want. So Drue, will you tell us what your belief was that you discovered?
Sure. So after a while of after we went through the beliefs for coaching, I figured out that one of the beliefs that I've had for a long time is that boys will never love me.
Well, your first belief was, her belief was that
no
one will ever love me. And then we did the turnaround method, which is we asked, is that really true? Is it really true that no one will ever love you?
No.
And she was like, no, my family loves me, my friends love me. So what is the true belief that she has? And it was broken down that boys will never love me. And where did this belief come from?
Well, honestly, my first thought when I was trying to figure it out was, what traumatizing experience was it that caused this? But I know it's not always traumatizing, but in my case it was. In 4th grade, I wrote a love note to a guy, and it was signed by the wrong person, and
it created this whole experience where people made fun of you and you felt rejected and unloved. Yeah. And from that event in her life, she created the decision that boys will never love me. So how has that, if that's her decision about herself, her behaviors will show that. Your behaviors then around boys became, you felt uncomfortable, you felt uneasy, you never felt like you could be yourself, you always were trying to pretend, so you never felt like the true you was going to be someone who was loved. Right? So this has been her experience so far. Now that she got clear on her belief, she became aware of what her belief was, she now gets to shift that and realize that's not a true belief. Do I want to create that in my life? No, I want to create something different. So she gets to now take actions and write down and figure out actions that will assist her in that. So now when she's in the situation of being around boys and she feels herself become that identity and that belief of, I'm going to feel uncomfortable, I'm not good enough, all these things come up for me, she gets to become aware and go, no, that's not what I want, and that's not true. And she also gets to go into the actions that she's created for herself to create exactly what you want. Yeah. So at 14 years old, how empowering to take a stand for your life. At 14 years old, to get clear on the beliefs that you have and what you want instead, and go out and create that to be your experience. Because if she didn't get clear on this, can you imagine living a life and creating for the rest of your life a life where you attracted to your life the experience being, people won't love me, boys won't love me. And so, instead, she's taken power for herself, she's standing in her power, and she's now showing up in her life, and she's going to create exactly what she wants, because she's got the tools in her mind to do it. You're a powerhouse. Yes. You go, girl. So we are with you today. We are teaching you how to eat more, work out less, experience breakthrough results, but more importantly, reminding you that the power of choice is yours, so choose your best life.